week.
As popular as the kimono.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't bring as many tanks as you did as the kimono itself. Still embroidered, still has that beautiful chiffon. It's a scoop neck tank. It's 25.5 inches and 27.5 inches. Extra small through 3X, hand wash, dry flat. That's the one that's still that black multi that you're seeing in a medium on Jatna. Everything's match back, so a soft olive ivory.
There's our praline right behind.
Only extra large through 3X. This olive was such a hit.
The olive, exactly. So I think we had large through 3X.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm glad actually, girls, because in the tank, I wouldn't want you to size down for your size. If you need to, go ahead and size up one.
Okay.
We don't want it to be too tight. It does have stretch because it's a stretchy lining and whatever, but I'd say it's okay to size up.
Praline in black.
Yep, absolutely fantastic. Here's our fuchsia.
That's gorgeous. The one you're wearing.
Yep, that's
what size
the
are you
navy.
in, Kate?
I am in the extra large.
And there's the black multi.
And there's the black multi.
So we'll show you once we both have free hands, but it's 2 layers. So you still get the flowiness of the chiffon and the embroidery, and that all looks nice and feminine, romantic. And then the piece underneath is like stretchy, yummy pajama tank.
Oh, absolutely. It's so beautiful,
Look at that.
so stretchy, and it's dyed to match in every color, girls. We're looking at the fuchsia, so obviously this one has the beautiful white ivory layer. The navy that I have on, it has beautiful navy. So perfect, it's great, it's stretchy, girls. And actually, as I said, I was bopping around all day. It's quite warm, and I was plenty cool.
Okay.
So this is not something that's going to overheat you. It stays cool to the touch, which I think is really important. Super soft. Now, I want to explain what we did about these tanks, why they're a little bit special. And girls, you're going to not only wear these with the topper, the matching topper, which I really hope you can get the set because I think it's really quite dramatic together. We're going to be putting this under a suit jacket, you know, and making it look great, you know, forward. A different kind of cardigan. We're wearing it on its own. So the tank is one of those pieces that you're just going to use, and there are many, many uses for it, not just paired with the kimono.
I love it. Sometimes I feel like we have a lot of tanks, but they're very athleisure-y tanks.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And that's okay.
And that's fine for that purpose.
I mean, we need those, yes.
Yeah,
I'm not saying...
You don't want to wear that to the office.
Right.
Right, under your pretty blazer because you're making a speech that day, and that's kind of like, did she just like pop on a blazer from the gym?
Yes.
Like, no, you don't want to look that way.
And also, you know, if you were looking for something... you have a wedding coming up, or you do have a work event or a family reunion, and it's hot, right? But again, you get back into that. Is this tank a little... By the way, the embroidery, all
the way around, of course. Oh, we would
around.
never, ever just give you the front.
It's just gorgeous.
Really
and,
fully loaded.
And it's true embroidery, so this isn't like...
printed on.
Printed on. This isn't going to peel off. This isn't one of those where
this is really multiple stitches. I mean, you'll see all the stitch work. And it's raised. You can slightly feel it. You know, the stitch work is just incredible. You see all the chain stitching. I mean, so many girls out there, you know, do needlepoint and embroider. They understand. Look at the fullness of the stitches. It's really fabulous. So that's why I suggest I would hand wash this in the sink.
That's so
and
pretty.
Quite frankly, it's going to dry in maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Really, really simple. No need to take an iron to needle, Leonard. Absolutely not. Notice how it's bound around the neckline and around the armholes in that beautiful knit fabric that also acts as the lining. That gives it shape, it gives it firmness, nice wide shoulder strap, so we're wearing the regular bra, filled in the back, not too low, so you know, no exposure in the back either. It's very comfortable at the armholes. What I mean by that is it's not so high that it's cutting in, but it's also not too low, so it's showing your bits and bobs.
Yep. You got me saying that now.
Well, you know what? I don't like showing my bits and bobs, so I don't think anybody should, quite frankly. You know what I mean?
I'm not even sure what a bit or a bob is, but you're right. We don't want to show that stuff.
But
we don't want to show no bits and bobs. You know, and it's so funny because when I worked in news for many, many years, and I'd have a lot of reporters come in that were starting their career, and they would say, how do I extend my work? We made no money. We were making like negative money. I was eating top ramen in this tiny apartment, right? And they said, how do we do that? Because we have to start building this wardrobe. And I said, you buy yourself a really nice, invest in a suit jacket, right? Then you get the interior with different colors and patterns, and then you use that one thing you invested in, and then every time you wear it, it's going to look brand new. It's going to look completely different.
That's
so
100% correct.
You have a lot of toppers, you have a lot of jackets or cardigans or dusters or whatever. This is your new friend. This gives it, again, that color, that pattern.
Live, fabulous. And you know what, girls? After work, that suit jacket comes off and you've got a beautiful top.
I love the length on it. Because we're saying 25.5 is the liner.
Yes,
27.5.
Which makes it, on most of us, a full tunic length.
Yeah.
I consider 27 a tunic length. So that means it's covering tummy, it's covering hip, and it's covering exactly where we want to on tushy.
Okay. Okay. And listen, fit is Nina Leonard's
mantra.
But,
it's so important, because you know what? First off, if something doesn't fit, you're not going to be comfortable in it. And if we're not comfortable, we're not confident.
Yeah.
We're pulling and tugging and kind of going, I'm just not comfortable in my own skin in these clothes. I just want to get them off.
And then you never wear it again.
And then you're not going to wear it again. So our garments fit, girls. So when I tell you to just size up one, it's because this garment isn't meant to be tight. And I want you to have the color you want. So it's okay to size up one. Not necessary. Not necessary. Very true to size. But if your size is gone, you can size up one.
Speaking of, I just lost one more size in all of my extra large just sold out.
So
now
we're 1X, 2X, 3X.
That's
okay, girls,
the last
grab it,
three
grab it, grab
sizes
it.
in the olive, praline in black. That's our fuchsia multi. Kate has it on in the navy ivory, and there it is in the black multi. $34.95. This has been extremely popular, so I'd love for you to get this, make it a set with our weekly deal drop, use it on its own. We do have the pant that you're seeing on Jenna, again in a medium. These are the Millennium, so it's a rayon blend stretch.